Oh yeah, I want to come back on and make a video. Let's talk about it. I'm driving my car in my yard, and I don't want to say the real word, but when you put street and the D word together, you know what I'm talking about. How many of you all are really praying for the people that's out in the street that have an addiction, and they saying that it cannot, or they cannot, because they are hooked on the street? I'm praying every day. How about you guys? We need to pray for everybody. This is not a one-man band here, you know. Everybody need prayers. And I give a shout out to the ones that are going out into the street trying to help the ones that's on these chemicals that is destroying their life. But first of all, you gotta want to change for yourself. Thank you from India. Hit the like button when you come in, please. But I'm trying to let everybody know about me. I've been in a situation where I understand situations that can cause you to be on drugs, and you can blame it on this, you can blame it on that. But I don't mean to say that D word out loud. I want to just use the D word. Just say D if we're going to talk about it. Thank you so much, nobody. Thank you. But I'm here today to try to encourage someone that's in the world that's dealing with any kind of, I don't know how to put it because I don't want YouTube to mess me up. Any addict, anybody that's dealing with any kind of situations, it's up to you guys. There's a lot of people out here filming you guys, and you guys telling your story, and you keep making up excuses. First of all, you gotta want to help yourself. I'm not pointing fingers, filming you guys telling, and I'm not judging no one. But you gotta help yourself. Shout out to, if I'm gonna say it right, I hope I do. Real Uncut. I don't know. It's real uncut, real and uncut. And Atlanta, and oh, why can't I get it right? Streets of Atlanta interviews. But you know, I've seen a lot of people videos, a lot of people, and it's a hurting thing. Some that went so far to where their body is really like unbearable. But listen, if anybody run across my video and they know they are out in the street and they homeless, you can't blame it on nobody but yourself. Because I'm not ashamed to say, I know a lot about it. When I moved to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I seen a lot, but it's up to you whether you want to be on it. You you first got to make up your mind. You're already tired when you're trying to find it and you can't find it. You got to do this. You got to do bad things to find it, to keep it going and going and going. First of all, you're not going to change unless you take away all your past and stop blaming the fault on anybody else. Then you got to separate your whole soul, body, mind from anybody in the street that does it. You can't go around those people. You got to separate yourself. So I'm here to encourage anybody that's in the street, that's on the D, any kind of addict. You still have hope. God still loves you. You're not going to change. God send you spiritual knowledge. He lets you run into it. You think that's okay, but no, you got to. If you really, really, really want to quit any substance that you're doing, any kind of addict, and I love everybody, and Jesus knows I do. But I'm here to encourage whoever gonna see this video. God just put on my mind to turn my camera back on so I can say this. You gotta separate yourself and stop lying and stealing from the ones that helping you. They already know that you're an addict, and they already know that's what comes with an addict. But you got to help yourself. You cannot be in the same. You gotta go. When you go admit yourself into a place to get clean, you gotta stay there. You gotta respect the facility that take you in. When you go in, that means you giving your all. That means same way when you in jail, you don't have no rights. You got to follow by their guides. Just because you go in a facility to get clean, you want to just walk out and say somebody said something. That's not the way it do. You got to get clean. You cannot get off an addict cannot get clean if you're not wanting to be clean. You got to leave all and anybody that does anything that's illegal. You got to separate yourself, period. And I'm telling you this because it can be done. Stop blaming other people. Stop blaming. And God love you. To whoever I'm talking to today, God love you and wants you to be healed. But if you don't want to be healed, you're going to get caught up. You can't keep putting it off. I'm going to do it this day. I'm going to do it that day. Stop making excuses. Go and get your body cleaned. Stay in the program. They have programs. You can't run these people program. You got to come in clean. You got to separate yourself. Just because you separate yourself doesn't mean you thirsty. You hungry, they're going to feed you. They're going to help you get clothes. You're not going to be outside. You cannot deal with your past trying to get to the future. You have to let go and let God. But one thing I will say, there's some people that really, really, really want to be clean. But just because somebody come in your presence or ring that phone and they say that one word and there you go. But what I want you to do is when you go to get ready to get clean, yes, God can do that for you. God can cleanse you. God can take it away without going into any facility or any places. But for you that need their help, there's too many places out here where you can go check in and be serious and be the greatest person above and look back at it and say, that made me feel horrible. That made me homeless. That made me hungry. That made me closely. That made me have no friends. That made me without my family. When you see what you doing, once you done left that alone, God is going to bless you. He's still blessing you, but you don't want the devil in it. Give it to God and go into the facility and let your good works show for you. You can be delivered. Y'all share this video. Share it because there's people out here videoing and letting the world see how many people there is out here that's on this. They won't help. I be praying every time I watch a video. May God give them strength. But they also got to realize when God's giving them the strength, when they say they won't help, go run with that help. Because God wants you to feel good. God don't want you to be on drugs. Yes, it's an addiction, but you can drop it. Go be great. When it comes to you and you didn't ask for it, that's when you can step on the devil's head and stand up and say, no. God wants your soul to be happy. God wants you to get fit to Him. When your friend call you and asks you, have you seen anything? I got something. Tell them no. Turn your phone off. There's many ways you can stomp the devil on the head. I want you guys to be okay. I want you guys to be okay out there in the world. This drug don't love nobody. I want you guys that's on drugs or any kind of substance, walk away. Tell God, I'm ready. Because you don't want to keep running. I did it on purpose years ago just to see. Won't nobody love you but God. Take this day. Y'all share this video to interview streets of Atlanta, real and uncut, so they can see it. I want all God's children to know they don't have to be on drugs. They need to put it down. Because God wants them to be okay. God wants us to be okay. Drugs is not the answer. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's not deceasing, but it's killing our brothers and sisters. I don't want to turn on my TV and see you guys hurting. Sores in your legs. Can't find nothing to eat. You in the street laying down. I want you guys to get the help. Fight the devil, because it's just that easy. When you decide to tell the devil you're a lie and the truth ain't in it, and stand on it. Stand on it. Share my video. Because somebody gonna be delivered this day. Somebody gonna be delivered, and they ain't gonna be doing drugs. Because God said, I rebuke Satan in the mighty name of Jesus. And when I watch a lot of videos, y'all, I'll be praying. Every person that I see that's on drugs, I love them. But I don't want them to think that's the end of it. Don't do it. We want y'all to be okay. Go back and just sit down and just say, forget it. And when you think about all the bad things you went through, you wouldn't want to do it no more. You wouldn't want to do it no more. You come out smiling. And you don't have to tell your story to nobody but God. Every brother and sister that I've seen on TV, God told me to make this video because that's the #1 killer right now. And we need y'all. And we want y'all to be okay. If a drug dealer come up to you and so give you to it, they gonna come when you make your mind up and say, I'm done. Tell the devil he's a lie. Tell the devil he's a lie. And when you get clean, God got another place for you. You don't have to go around nobody. You don't have to go around nobody that does drugs. And when you get clean, you gonna run into some people that used to do the same thing, that does the same thing that you used to do, and it won't bother you. It can be taken up out of your mouth. It can be taken up out of your soul. For the ones that are gonna see this video, we're gonna help everybody, because we're gonna stay on the battlefield. We're gonna keep praying. And this video is special. Share this video. I don't care what people think about me. It's what's coming out of my mouth, because God is leading and guiding. He loves his children. God loves all of us. I'm not no more than nobody. He took it away from me years ago. And it didn't have a hold on me. I was just doing it just to please people. That's my testimony. But I would never go back. God loves us. Let's continue to pray for the people that's on. We praying for the people that's on drugs. I'm going to say this on my channel. Because God is ready to save his children. With the chemicals that have been spread throughout, and we got young babies coming up behind us. We don't want them to be no dope dealers. We don't want them to be no dope. Thank you. Y'all, I'm finna get off here because I'm like, I know God want me to tell something. My platform is for something, and I ain't got to worry about what a person think or who like me and who don't. But I'm doing what God say do right now. And every time I get a chance, this for any female or male, don't give up. Go check in to a facility that would take you. Don't put it off. If you gotta stay there a year, don't worry about the world. Because you seen what it was doing when you was out here. God got a blessing for all of you that's on drugs. We asking for simple things, for more money, this and that. But I'm praying that God deliver. From on the sound of my voice, touch somebody right now, Father, that would check in to a facility that help them get off any kind of drugs. Because we need you. I need you. I need y'all to pray with me for everybody that's on drugs. We need this. That's what our prayers need to go to. I'm not praying for more bread. I'm not praying for more money. Because God already know what I need. I'm praying to fight against this drug addiction that's in our world. Because we don't want none of our nieces and nephews. This has to be a deceased thing. It got to stop. So if y'all love me, if y'all love God, I'm going to sign off. But I'm coming back. And that's what our story going to be about. Everybody needs to get clean. Everybody needs to cleanse their soul. Everybody needs to get clean. So when I come back on, y'all turn on y'all notifications. Because God is working. We believe in the high power. He's going to remove a lot of addictions. Watch. As well as pray. I love you. I love all of y'all. But this is serious. God wants our family. He wants our world to be okay. This universe, God made this. Let's pray for the one that's on any kind of addiction. They're destroying their mind and soul. Because when they destroy their mind and soul, it's going to come to your doorstep, your uncle's doorstep, your mama's doorstep. It turns into killing. If we don't catch it and nip it at the bud by praying and asking God to deliver them, that's what happens. They will get it together. That's right. I thank all of y'all for coming in. Make sure all of y'all hit the like button. And I thank y'all for tuning in. But I'm going to sign off because I love y'all so much. But I just had to come back on and share this video. I don't mind nobody seeing me like, because God made me. I am who I am. Sometimes I don't have on lashes, but that ain't important. What's important is when I make a video that I'm talking about something that somebody can agree with. Nick, hi Nick. That's right. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.